Why are you doing that?
I know how to feel. Am I right?
Yeah.
No, let's do it again.
A lot of times, we see the police spend a long time trying to solve cases and catch criminals. Sometimes they don't get to catch the perpetrators until after a while, and other times, they don't at all. But what happens when police arrest suspects shortly after a crime is reported, or a suspect that has managed to hide under the system for so long? Here are some of the fastest arrests in police history.
Purchase some food. I guess it's something wrong with their server. A lady before us tried to order on the little box thing. She said that wasn't working. He had to stop us from ordering and go help her.
Okay.
So he probably frustrated at work. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole scenario from what I get.
So why'd y'all call?
On August 5th of 2022, 24-year-old Antony Sims called the Crenshaw Police Department to report what is termed a business dispute. He was dissatisfied with the service he got after ordering McDonald's, but instead of getting the issue resolved in his favor, what he got was a lot more different.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get your information.
Okay.
What's your last name?
Sims.
S-I-M-S?
S-I-M-E-S.
E-S. And first name?
A-N-T-O-I-N-E.
O-I-A.
When the police arrived at the scene, one of the officers stood by listening to Antony's account of what happened. He proceeded to get Antony's information for record keeping and went on to have a conversation with the store owner. Looking at the situation, Antony probably called the police so that he wouldn't have to take action that would come back to haunt him, but he's about to be surprised. The store owner told the officer that Antony wasn't in his best behavior. He made a huge fuss about the food and requested that his order be retaken. Meanwhile, the shop owner wasn't having it at all. All he wanted was to give a refund and never have to deal with Antony again. The police took his details, and the shop owner requested that the police file a report restraining Antony, preventing him from coming, even if it's with the intent of patronizing.
Okay.
It's burning my hands, so whatever. That's, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Took it to the next level, starts cussing me. You better give me fresh fries, It's like, what? Here's a little old lady, and she just came up to us and said, if you need me to talk to the police, it's like, no, I got this. But he starts losing it, starts shoving his food at me. And I said, sorry. I said, well, tell you what, you can take your business elsewhere, give me a car, give me a refund. No, you're not going to give me an effing refund, you're going to give me food and my money back. I said, okay, look, sir. And he started shoving his food. I took his food.
The officer had to explain this to Antony. He felt betrayed by the police because he made the call, but he's being reprimanded. This action by the police is not unfair because the store owner has the right to decide not to attend a particular customer, and could use the police to stop said customer from getting close to the business area.
Here's the deal. As a business owner, he has the right to not remake your food. He is willing to do a refund. He has no problems doing a refund, but he's not going to remake your food. As a business owner, he can do that. He does not want you coming back in the store. He actually wants us to criminally trespass you, so you will not be allowed back at this McDonald's.
I don't even stay here.
It doesn't matter. He's requested it. We got to do it. It's not a big deal. It's a piece of.
Charge me?
No, we're not charging you. It's a piece of paper we're going to give you that's going to say, hey, you can't come back to this McDonald's.
After explaining what would happen next, the officer went to his cruiser to file the report. What happened next, though, will completely blow your mind.
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you afraid?
I've been here 3 years, sir. I'm afraid of y'all.
All right, I'm gonna walk you through. Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill it out.
Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill. Am I right?
Yeah. Come on.
No, let's do it again.
The officer found out that there had been a warrant for Antony's arrest, and it wasn't for a petty crime. It was actually for murder. The officer didn't know this at first instance because the warrant was issued from a different district that he didn't have jurisdiction over. Trying to get Antony to fill up the criminal trespass warning form was his attempt at looking for a way to get a hold of Antony. As soon as Antony sensed that he was being crowded, he took to his heels, and a hot pursuit followed. The officer ensured that he was at close proximity, then used his taser to stop Antony from running any further.
Car. 6-2 Kennesaw, call cop. Got him! Contact! Backside! Taser deployed! Put your hands out! Put your hands out! Hands out! Do not!
Handcuffs! Get my phone, it fell over there.
Antony was taken into custody, and that's when it was discovered what crime he was a wanted man for. In 2018, at John Creek's, Antony Sims and his accomplice were charged with the murder of 21-year-old Adalisa Muratovic.
I want you to take a good look at these three men. They're wanted for killing a woman last month. Police have warrants against Antony Sims, Michael Smith, and Deshaun Flournoy for the murder of Adelsa Murtaugh.
It was reported that Muratovic's boyfriend and another man had met up with Antony Sims, who was 20 years old at the time, to buy drugs, and the deal ended up with bullets flying up and down, one of which hit and killed Muratovic, who had been in the car waiting for her boyfriend. Antony later drove the car to a secluded area with the body inside it and set it ablaze. While her boyfriend turned himself in, Antony ran off and was later captured by the U.S. Marshal in Wisconsin. He was released on bond, failed to show up at Fulton County to enter his plea, and has since been out on police radar until now. Could this be karma? Well, it's definitely strange that someone who is wanted by the police would think about calling the police.
On the ground, motherfucker! On the fucking ground! Oh, fuck.
Get out. Get out.
Okay. Just fucking put your hand.
Maybe he had been a free man long enough to forget about his crime. We'll never know. Nothing beats getting arrested just when a criminal thinks that they have escaped, though. This was the case of 27-year-old Tristan Heidel, who in the early hours of Thursday, July 27, 2023, decided to take his criminal fantasies a step higher by robbing Vacation Land Federal Credit Union in Ohio. While he was inside, an alarm went off and someone called the Huron Police Department to alert them. Some officers from the department arrived swiftly and were stationed outside, waiting for the robber to be out. Shortly later, they heard sounds coming from the roof over the bank's drive-in, and not long after this, a man dropped from the roof right into the recycling can, positioned under the roof access door.
Get out. Get out.
Okay. Just fucking put your hand. Hands behind your bag.
It was obvious that the recycling can was Tristan's escape plan, and it looks like it was a plan doomed to fail from the start. The officers at the scene wasted no time in apprehending him. He was charged with safecracking, breaking and entering, and he didn't get a chance to get away with the money that he had stolen. These arrests, among many others, were a result of the mistakes made, but if a mistake will bring the bad guys down, then it's a good thing that the mistakes were in fact made. This is a few of the many times that police made fast arrests, preventing more casualties and bringing justice to victims. And it's times like these that we are particularly proud of them.